Is Matthew Stafford good at football? Yes. Yes, he is. Week 8 of the NFL season kicked off with the Vikings moving out west to pillage and burn in LA as head coach Kevin O'Connell took on Sean McVay for the first time since he was their offensive coordinator. And we were given another good Amazon Prime game. That makes 2 good Amazon Prime games so far this season, which beats the previous record of 0 by a landslide. The Vikings came out red hot on their opening drive, as they have all season long, outscoring opponents a bajillion to 3 in the first quarter so far this season, as Sam Hey Darnold found Justin Jefferson 3 times on the opening drive before hitting Josh Automatic Oliver in the end zone to go up 7-0 early. Matthew Staff built Ford tough responded with the Rams offense as the Mormon God smiled down on his favorite Samoan, Puka Nacua, who had 2 catches on this drive for 34 yards before Stafford found Kyren Williams in the end zone to tie the game up at 7. Dating back to last season, this gave Kyren Williams 10 straight games with at least 1 touchdown. Williams scoring a touchdown is as reliable as a Toyota Tacoma. I have driven multiple Toyotas in my life, and let me tell you, those vehicles are practical, sensibly priced, and will last you forever if you take care of them. The back and forth went on the next Vikings possession as they continued to do the right thing and throw the ball a lot to Justin Jefferson, and they easily moved the ball down the field before Sam Darnold found Trent, I couldn't think of a clever nickname for him, Sherfield, in the end zone to go up 14-7. The Rams offense sliced through Brian Flores' defense again on their next possession, and listen, I don't want to tell you that I told you so, Vikings fans, but I told you so. As a Dolphins fan, I watched a lot of Brian Flores' defense over the years, and yeah, when it's playing against a lesser quarterback or a lesser offense, it looks really good. But when it plays against a better offense, such as the Rams, it holds up about as well as a Cybertruck's window holds up to a rock. And shockingly, when the Rams have their 2 best wide receivers on the field at the same time in Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, they are a very, very good offense. And on this drive, 36-year-old Matt Stafford made this absolutely unbelievable play to find Cooper Kupp in the end zone to tie the game up at 14. Scoring slowed down in the back half of the second quarter, and we went into halftime all tied up at 14-14. At some point in the broadcast, they showed Al Michaels' eating stats at Toscana in LA, and I love it with all my heart. Look at this thing of beauty. An unreal performance by one of the best to ever do it. Congrats, Al. I love you. After a Matthew Stafford interception to start the third quarter, Justin Jefferson made his weekly insane catch as he snagged this one-handed juggling catch, all while tapping both of his feet in bounds. Sorry for the stray, Eagles fans, but I would like to take this time to remind everybody that the Eagles in the 2020 draft drafted wide receiver Jalen Reagor over this guy. Just a friendly reminder. Unfortunately for the Vikings, though, they couldn't punch this one in the end zone after this incredible catch, and they had to settle for a field goal. On the ensuing Rams drive, Stafford found Demarcus Robinson for his 3rd touchdown of the night. The Vikings once again had to settle for another field goal, and then Stafford hit Demarcus, "Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know." Oh, 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 for his 4th touchdown of the night and Demarcus Robinson's 2nd. This put the Rams up 28-20 and gave them a stranglehold on the game. The Vikings had one last chance to tie this ball game up with under 2 minutes left and no timeouts, but don't make this game about NFL officiating challenge failed, as they missed this incredibly blatant face mask penalty on the safety that sealed the game for the Rams. Now, don't get me wrong, even if they call this correctly, the Vikings still had like 80 yards to go and under 2 minutes and no timeouts, and they needed a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, so the chances of them winning this game were still incredibly slim. But regardless, you would like to see them make the call correctly and not have everybody talk about how they blew the game at the end by missing this face mask. And alas, a game that had chance to be as beautiful and elegant as a Rivian ended up with a moment as ugly as a Reliant ant. That's the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this one, be sure to smash that like button or I will kick you in the groin. I will see you Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for my Sunday slate preview, and I love you all. Bye.